this year's performance of That's Shakespeare. We, the students of class 8A and 8B from Europagymnasium Baumgartenberg, wish you a joyful evening while watching our plays. You will see a comic update of 3 of Shakespeare's most famous tragedies, which have been perfectly adapted to the needs of modern audiences by David Taylor, our beloved god of English theatre. Talking of which, it's a great pleasure for us to welcome for the first time Mrs. Julie Shatternick, the producer of Vienna's English Theatre, tonight. Moreover, we would like to welcome Mrs. Anna Sayer and Mrs. Waltraud Gassner, members of our Parents Association, with us tonight. Furthermore, we are very honored to have Economic Counselor Mrs. Margit Forstenlechner with us tonight. Last but not least, we are very honored to welcome our head teachers, Mr. Stefan Koppenberger and Mr. Bernhard Ruf. Not to forget, we ask you politely to switch off your mobiles. Enjoy the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, fellow teachers, students, parents, and I think that we have a few normal people in our audience tonight as well. Welcome to our little show.
This year's presentation is a theatrical feast entitled That's Shakespeare. An ambiguous title, I know. However, what you're about to see is not the real thing, although they are based on actual plays by Shakespeare.
Excuse me interrupting, dear. Listen, settle down back there. We have started. This is the theater, you know, live theater. You're not sitting in front of a television screen.
Sorry, dear. Right, where was I?
Tonight's plays.
Ah, yes. Tonight you will be presented with a trio of parody tragedies. Try saying that after a few sherries. Doris and I will be playing the masters of ceremonies.
Or perhaps we should say mistresses. Or, to be perfectly politically correct, persons.
Whatever pleases you, dear. You, over there. Yes, you. Stop fidgeting. What's that? Well, you should have gone before we started. Now, sit and suffer. If you really do get desperate, you can go behind the curtain, over there. Then everybody will know what you're doing. This will teach you to go earlier.
Right, let's move on, shall we? William Shakespeare, 1564 to 1616. He was born in Stratford-upon-Avon, England, and is the world's greatest playwright. In his lifetime, he wrote 37 plays. Tonight, you are going to see a parody of 3 of his most famous tragedies.
Parody, originally from a Greek word, meaning a humorous, exaggerated imitation of an author or a style. Basically, it's a send-up.
So, we're going to kick things off. That's a good one, don't you think, dear? Kick things off? Football? World Cup year and all that? I had to certain relevant touch to the proceedings. Well, that sort of humor was never really your cup of tea. So, to get the ball rolling, there's another one. To get the ball rolling, I'm full of them tonight.
I do know what you can be full of, dear. Just get on with it.
The first play of the evening is a version of Shakespeare's most famous play, Hamlet. Here, presented in the style of a Star Wars film.
Neither of us are familiar with this genre of film. However, the author of the play assures us that although a lover of Shakespeare, he is also a big Star Wars fan. He was also pleased to find amongst our students some other like-minded Star Wars enthusiasts.
Of course, this is theatre and not a film. Therefore, a few stage tricks have been used to create certain aspects or illusions of the film.
Those of you who know Star Wars will see and hear familiar associations. For the rest of you, well, we hope you enjoy this version of one of Shakespeare's most famous plays.
So, as in the theatre, the eyes of man, after a well-graced actor leaves the stage, are idly bent on him that enters next.
That's Shakespeare.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hamlet.
The Star Wars version.
You know, Bernardo, that thing we saw last night scared the you-know-what out of me.
Yes, Marcellus, it was certainly not of this world.
But an alien looking like the dead king. Why?
Maybe it's a trick by the Norwegian rebels to infiltrate our base.
Well, Elsinore is certainly no Death Star, but it has held off invading forces in the past.
True, but Fortinbras, who leads the rebel alliance, is strong. He has many allies here in Elsinore. Since the death of the last king, there has been much unrest. The new king likes to be known as the Emperor.
I fear there is something rotten in the state of Denmark. That's Shakespeare. Let's see what young Hamlet makes of it all. After telling his friend Horatio about that thing we saw which looks like his father. the young Jedi is keen to see for himself.
Young Jedi! Jedis! All that nonsense about the Force.
Don't mock it! Jedis and the Force have a long and powerful history in the universe. They have brought peace and order to many galaxies.
This way.
Who was that?
Hamlet and Horatio, greetings.
Marcellus, Bernardo, it's good to see you again.
Have you seen anything yet tonight?
No, Horatio. But it only appeared at midnight.
It's nearly that time now. Hamlet, let's be prepared. Who knows what this could be?
It's coming!
It wants you to go to it.
Then I will. It does look strangely familiar. Leave me alone with it.
Hamlet, be careful. We will be close by. Marcellus, Bernardo.
Who are you?
I am your father.
Father?
Well, the ghost of your father. Listen to me, son. The word is that I died from a snake bite while I was sleeping. Not so. I was poisoned. Poisoned by my brother, your uncle Claudius. He poured distilled Wookiee's urine into my open mouth while I slept. A powerful poison that kills in seconds.
That bastard!
Claudius was seduced by the dark side. Powerful the dark side is! I know, I've been there. It disfigured him horribly, but he still managed to somehow seduce your mother, my dear wife and Queen Gertrude, and married her. Now Claudius sits on the throne calling himself the Emperor, and I have not even been dead for 2 months.
I hate him! Hate him!
Beware of hate, my son. It can easily lead one over to the dark side.
Father, what do you want of me?
I want you to avenge my death, my son. Hurt your uncle and hurt him hard. But don't hurt your mother. She's innocent in all this.
I swear, I will carry out your wish, Father.
I must go now. You have grown into a fine young Jedi, Hamlet. Therefore, reach out with your feelings, and may the Force be with you.
It's gone.
Yes, Horatio. Oh, my friend. I have so much to tell you. I feel that there's a great disturbance in the Force. Marcellus, Bernardo, good night. Thank you for reporting what you saw. Keep it to yourselves now. You won't see that figure again. Come, Horatio.